It started the day Amanda told me she was flying to Las Vegas for a long weekend with her friends. I didn't think twice about it. A girl's trip sounded harmless. An opportunity for her to relax, blow off steam and make memories. After 8 years of marriage, trust wasn't something I questioned. I helped her pack, kissed her goodbye at the airport, and wished her the best time, completely unaware that the next few days would flip my life upside down. At first, everything felt normal. She texted me nonstop. Photos of the hotel room, videos of her by the pool, blurry shots of neon-lit streets. She seemed happy, carefree, alive. I felt good seeing her enjoy herself. But on the last night, the tone of her messages shifted. Her replies became vague, half-hearted, almost cold. She said she was going out with friends and would tell me everything once she got home. Something inside me tightened, but I dismissed it as typical overthinking. I trusted her. I convinced myself she was simply exhausted. When Amanda walked back through our front door, though something felt wrong immediately. She hugged me, but the embrace was stiff. Her scent was different. Heavier, sweeter, unfamiliar. Her hair carried a trace of cologne that wasn't mine. And when I gently asked about her final night in Vegas, she gave me answers that felt memorized, like lines from a script she had rehearsed. Every instinct in me whispered that she was hiding something, but I forced myself to stay calm. I wanted to believe her. I wanted to believe in us. Days passed, and the uneasiness only grew stronger. Her behavior was off. Distant, distracted, restless. Whenever I tried to talk, she brushed the conversation aside with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. The woman I knew felt like a stranger wearing her skin. Still, I said nothing. I swallowed my doubts and kept hoping I was imagining things. Then the truth found me. A mutual friend accidentally let something slip into a conversation. Something harmless on the surface. A throwaway detail that didn't make sense until I pieced it together. The puzzle assembled itself painfully, slowly, brutally. Amanda hadn't just gone partying in Vegas. She had attended a swinger event. She had been with another man. The realization hit me like a blow to the chest. I felt my pulse stop, my breath stall, the room spinning. 8 years of memories suddenly cracked under the weight of what she had done. The trust one once considered unbreakable shattered instantly. I confronted her that same day. She didn't deny it. She didn't cry or panic. She just admitted it, her face emotionless. "It was only one night," she said softly, as if that erased the betrayal, as if that made it smaller, as if our marriage could survive being treated like a disposable thing. But for me, that single night changed everything. I walked the house for hours afterward, replaying every moment of our marriage, every sign I ignored, every excuse I made for trusting completely. I kept asking myself how she could throw away something we spent years building. How she could hurt me so casually. None of it made sense. Friends and family tried to comfort me. Some suggested therapy, some urged forgiveness, others said people make mistakes. But deep down I knew the truth. Trust once destroyed cannot always be repaired. Not when it's crushed so carelessly. That same night, my decision became final. I told Amanda our marriage was over. There were no dramatic arguments, no long debates. Just the quiet certainty that I deserved better than betrayal. I packed my essentials, changed the locks, and began the divorce process immediately. Amanda's shock came too late. The indifference she had shown earlier vanished, replaced by panic. Friends and relatives were stunned that an 8-year marriage could end so abruptly, but they hadn't lived inside my pain. They hadn't felt that moment my heart split open. In the weeks afterward, Amanda called non-stop, leaving messages filled with apologies, tears, and pleas. I didn't respond. Each message felt like reopening a wound. I refused to let her drag me back into something that had already been poisoned. Walking away was excruciating. I mourned the future we had once imagined, the trips, the home we talked about, the plans we whispered in the dark. Losing those dreams hurt, but staying with someone who had betrayed me would have hurt even more. With time, the shock faded, replaced by strength. Ending the marriage wasn't a failure. It was a declaration that my self-respect mattered. That loyalty mattered. That I would never stay somewhere I wasn't valued. Life slowly rebuilt itself, piece by piece. I focused on my work, leaned on friends, learned to breathe without anger or pain. What once felt like devastation gradually transformed into clarity. Amanda's betrayal became a turning point in my life. It taught me what boundaries truly mean, what loyalty really looks like, and how essential self-worth is. I stopped seeing myself as the man who was betrayed, and started seeing myself as the man who refused to accept disrespect. Years later, when I look back, I no longer feel bitterness, just understanding. Her actions ended one chapter, but they also opened the door to another. One where I walk forward stronger, wiser, and unwilling to settle for anything less than honesty.